really we're just focusing on getting everybody back.
Pressing, but we can't do it.
But he said it was going to be easy.
And I'm super disappointed because I just don't quit stuff.
I've never seen a transmission leak like that unless it's broken. We got coil issues, we think, or ignition issues.
Oil issue.
Disintegrating just a little bit because of vehicle issues.
The International Scout is pulling me again. This little girl has met her match.
Can't do it. We just can't do it.
Not just a little bit of oil, not just a couple drips, but a puddle of oil. And we're like, you've got to be kidding me. And I'm like, it can't be me, because things have been going so well.
Baby heads on the trail. I think
Everywhere.
they were more like adult heads on the trail.
Yeah.
They were rough.
Leaking out of the rear main seal, but hey, good morning everybody.
Right now, I don't know how I could push forward today because I can't imagine it's going to get any cooler. My name is Michael Ladden. After visiting over 120 countries on 5 continents, I made the bold decision to sell all of my possessions and become a full-time nomad more than 4 years ago. Currently, I am traveling in my self-built ex-Army Overland Xpedition truck, complete with a KTM motorbike, bicycles, kayak, a one-wheel, and all the essentials needed to explore this incredible planet we call home. Join me as I share my adventures and stories from around the world. Good morning. Welcome to the Southern Cross Xpedition, day number 1. We are on the road, finally heading out of Flagstaff, Arizona, with 7 vintage vehicles and 1 motorcycle. It's going to be an exciting trip through the backcountry discovery routes of Arizona and New Mexico. Now, we did not come without our hardships for sure. We spent the better part of Overland Expo weekend here in Flagstaff working on, well, to be honest, almost all of the vehicles. Certainly on mine, where I've lost both an alternator and my clutch, but both seem to be working at the moment. And we are heading to the trailhead to pick up the BDR. We're about maybe 8 miles out. And then we're going to be on dirt pretty much for the rest of the trip. It's about a 1,300 mile traverse of Arizona and New Mexico.
Just tell me what's going on, and that way I can fluctuate speed. I will certainly stop at any major intersections where we make a turn so we can regroup. So I won't flow through an intersection and things like that. Now I'm gonna err on the side of slow.
All right, they're down to about 21. If we
That'll do it.
Jerry life, shabam.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for action?
Here we go. We're gonna go down about 22, 24 PSI on this bad boy.
He's got fast air down. He's untired.
All right, we are on the trailhead. It is amazing scenery already. Kind of going through some scrubland. We're at about 6,400 feet. And I think today, in the beginning of day one here, we're going to be climbing slowly up. And I expect to get to elevation. It's probably at around 9,500 feet or so. So if you look out the window here on the side of me, it is just spectacular. It's a pretty well-graded road with some, you know, rocks and stones and whatnot. But we are on the backcountry discovery route finally.
See if you can follow. Tell us whether that's the trail.
All right, this is our first little conundrum here. We've hit a section that we're a little unsure of the stability going down this ridge right here. Daniel's scouting it on the motorcycle right now, but what oftentimes happens when you're going to crossing a power line section here, it's ripped to shreds. So checking it out.
There'd be a road right up by.
All right, here goes. Super slow. Hi, my name's Mike Ladden. I am with Drive the Globe, and on this trip I am driving a 1965 Land Rover Series 2A, and this is the truck I took to Africa 24 years ago.
I'm Kevin Ford. I'm driving a 1974 Volkswagen Thing on my way down to Baja by way, apparently, of New Mexico.
Yep. Oh, drive her down. Okay, slow down. You're good.
Eric Archer here on the Southern Cross Xpedition, driving a 1959 Series 2 with 57,000 original miles on it. Out here gobbling up the road, not missing a beat.
Hi, my name is Candy Skihan, also known as Chicks Do It Too. This is my 1986 CJ7, the color Phoenix.
Hi everybody, Jerry from Tembo Tusk. This is my 1967 Land Cruiser FJ40.
Peter Vollers. I'm on the Southern Cross Xpedition. I'm driving a 1966 VW bus. I am lead navigator and lead vehicle. I'm proud to do it.
I'm Todd Stewart. I'm driving a 1978 The International Scout, block 345 V8. Pretty much everything's stock on this bad boy.
Hey, I'm Mike Hussey. I'm here on the Southern Cross Xpedition, heading down into through Arizona and across over into New Mexico and back up. Camel Trophy 1993. Tim Hensley and I took the prize home on that one, which was great fun, and we're back at it right now, having a great time in some wonderful driving and with some great people.
Daniel Brewer here, Southern Cross Xpedition. I'm on my 2021 KTM 390 Adventure motorcycle. Day one, we're having a great time.
Heavily into the spice right now with a fair amount of challenge, especially for the bus and for the VW thing, but we're getting through it just fine. We've taken the first alternate route.
Back it up, Kevin, a little bit. All right, now try it straight. Nice, nice.
You know, one of the great things with doing adventures with friends is everything turns into an adventurous memory. The good, the bad, and the questionable choices.
Day one lunch, we have found ourselves a nice lake behind us, and we've got all 7 trucks and the motorcycle parked here, nice breeze blowing, and we're not having too many problems yet, crossing our fingers. That was a little spicy sections on that road.
That was worth the price of admission right away. I was like, we are in it now. This is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we were under the impression that we were going to have like Forest Road 4-track the whole way. It was going to be super nice, light but scenic. Man, we got into spice in the very beginning.
Boring ranch road.
Boring, yeah. It was the exact opposite. I think we entered the Arizona BDR right at the spiciest part.
We got morning number 1 in the books here on the Southern Cross team. What are we thinking about the afternoon? Gonna be good?
Looking good.
We're gonna make it.
Hey, let's not get too cocky. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Moving out.
All right, we are rolling after lunch here. Back on the road. See what happens in the afternoon here. Everybody has started up. Waving bye to a couple KTM fellow motorbike riders. I don't want to curse ourselves, but so far so good. We're about 48 miles into the trip. Trying to do realistically, we're trying to do 100 to 125 miles a day, and that's going to depend obviously very greatly on what kind of road conditions that we have. And so far, we haven't been able to necessarily predict what's going to happen. They've ranged everywhere from kind of what we're on right now, which is kind of loose gravel, all the way to some pretty steep, luckily for us, descent so far on some rocky outcroppings and some washed out section. I gotta tell you, if it was wet or muddy, this would be really challenging, because there's been a few sections where you could tell it was wet at one point, probably earlier this spring, and that would have been no bueno.
Wow, I think the Baja Divide would have been, may have been easier. It wasn't more rocky than this has been. Holy mother.
A lot of rocks.
A lot of rocks.
A lot of rocks.
It got bent. That was the thing.
All right, we're stopped. It's the afternoon here, and we've discovered a major problem when we stopped here. I don't know if you can see right here, but it appears that the bus is leaking a lot of transmission. It looks like transmission fluid, so that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of right now.
All right, who wrote down the bus as the first breakdown? Nobody.
I had the buses, the one making it through, no problem.
Nothing yet. I just gotta try to figure out. I've never seen a transmission leak like that unless it's broken. This is definitely not broken. It's been running great.
I mean, it's coming out like you you let the drain plug go.
There's another drain plug is that could be it.
You think it's a plug?
The drain plug. Well, because it ain't coming from the boot.
Right.
It's coming from the side.
That's conveniently located at not a good spot. Yeah, that is right about where the drain plug is.
Is it?
Yep, that is right about where the drain plug is. So the drain plug is in the bottom.
It must be something inside that cone that it articulates in that's broken free. But let me give, hey Siri, call Craig Letcher.
After replacement.
Yep.
I mean, it took a lot of stress on that side. So I don't know why it wouldn't have leaked before. That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was all of a sudden, it hasn't leaked, didn't leak the 10-hour trip coming out. Gross leak, it's pouring out. Like it was
at the very bottom. Well, maybe the case of the transmission's cracked, possibly.
Yeah, there's a plate that holds the whole axle. It's like a flange.
Yep.
It was finger loose.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely leaked.
We just
I'd
this
like
is
to get that one from here too.
What's that?
I'd like to be able to get that one from
You
this
can
side.
see it?
Well, I can see where you were putting your wrench.
Feeling good actually, because it looks like we got a fix.
I'm feeling like someone's watching over us because if we hadn't stopped right now and realized it was leaking, it could have been catastrophic. So,
Yeah, I just looked back there. It wasn't leaking like 100 feet behind us.
yeah, I think so. We've had a lot of fortuitous things happen to avoid catastrophe.
You know, it's been an adventurous first day. I knew physically it'd be a bit hard, and it has not disappointed.
Spicy.
Some spicy trails, you know, and the best part is it just kept going and going and going. But we're all in this, and we are having fun, and fingers crossed we've figured out the problem, and it's something we can solve. So optimism remains high. More miles, more smiles.
I have us going roughly on Gaia, going about 7 minutes a mile.
There you go. That's about right.
That's with all of our stops and everything. So
Yeah.
we're going there. Right now, our total time is 8.5 hours.
We're heading to the Mongolin Rim.
Yep. That's
where we're going.
I
think we're going to have to fuel up here and potentially find a campsite, though.
Yeah. We didn't quite make our 100 miles that we thought we were going to get, but
I don't think we're going to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the spot.
It's just like the Camel Trophy, huh?
Right on, man. Get her fixed. The difference is they come with a truck full of parts, you know.
Yeah, right. We'd need another truck. All right, so we're towards the end of day one. It's about 5 o'clock. We think we've got the Volkswagen bus readied up. We're putting fluid in it right now. Unfortunately, because it's so late in the day, it looks like we're trying to decide whether we're going to get a camp or go get fuel. We're going to run out of daylight, unfortunately, at some point. So we're not going to get too much farther from where we are right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Bubble and bubble. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Ready.
Woo!
Dude, I gotta tell you, today was going so well, like too well, all day. It was going unbelievable. I was like,
a great day.
I kept watching the gauges. You know, you do it in a very old vehicle. You're always looking at the gauges. I'm watching everybody else. We're moving like a well-oiled machine. Everything's going great. We finally are at the end of the day. We're stopping and we're just deciding whether we want to get gas close or do we want to risk it and use every bit of our gas to go down beyond Mongolian Rim And I basically was like, let's just be safe and we'll go 10 miles down the road and get gas. I pulled out to go get the gas, and Mike Ladden looks down on the ground and sees a puddle of oil. Not just a little bit of oil, not just a couple drips, but a puddle of oil. And we're like, you've got to be kidding me. And I'm like, it can't be me, because things have been going so well. I'm like, this cannot be me. And I'm like, everything's been going great. Everything's been tight. Everything's been awesome. It was me. So I'm like, oh baby. So I get back there and it is gushing out of my transaxle, which is the transmission in the bus, gushing out of it like it's something's broken, but nothing was broken because I was able to drive. And the only time I've ever seen oil gush out of a transaxle is when you're broken. I was not broken. Long story short, I turned some of the bolts on the flange that holds the axle into the transaxle, and they're finger loose. And that was the most beautiful thing I've ever felt in my entire life, because I was like, that's the problem. And I just tightened all those things up. Now I've got less of a leak, honestly, in my transmission than Mike has in his main seal, his rear main seal right now. So we are good to go. I'll just keep watching it. I'll keep topping it up. I'll probably, a couple days, I'll probably tighten up those bolts again. But man, gift from God. Gift from God that we found it. That was the big thing. And gift from God that we were able to fix it.
This kind of day is deserving of Hold On to Sunshine from Treehouse. This is all the way from Massachusetts now. Barrel blend.
Big boy beer.
Big boy beer. Exactly. Makes you regular.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It was great though, actually. Not what I expected, nothing what I expected. It started out very gnarly. It looked like the road was paved by the Romans in ancient times. It was ridiculous. And we all just got really knocked around and had a couple of incidences. I'm not going to call them breakdowns because it was quickly remedied and we moved on. But no, it was a good first day, and it'll be interesting to see how tomorrow goes. Mogollon Rim's supposed to be beautiful. The views are supposed to be spectacular. Okay. So it's been on my bucket list for a long time, and I can't wait to see it tomorrow.
Well, baby heads on the trail.
Everywhere.
I think they were more like adult heads on the trail.
Yeah.
They were rough. But the trip was fun. The road was fun. There were some challenges.
Oh, plenty of challenges.
Well, for the two-wheel drive vehicles. But still, it was a good run.
I mean, I think we did about 50 miles in first gear, roughly.
Pretty much.
Give or take that. So, we definitely got our workout, clutching and going back and forth with speed, but most of the time we're first gear, just traveling in between all the knuckleheads, I'm going to call them.
Yeah, definitely first and second.
Yeah.
Not a lot of climbing, but it was just, you could not drive fast.
No, it was all detailed driving, make sure that you're picking the right lines through everything that we're doing. I mean, the undulation that we're getting with our shock system, with our suspension. I got a little friendly on the rear of my panels, it looks like, but it's okay. Everything held up today, so we're happy. If this is the hardest day, I think we're going to be doing really good.
There you go. It's Eric setting up.
Yeah. It's looking good. This is a beautiful sight. Inspired Overland temp went up pretty quick.
Very nice.
Yep. So good. Quite pleasant.
It's more a suggestion. Welcome to camp.
I would like to say that was more technically challenging than I would have guessed.
Kevin, how's the thing doing?
It is doing good. That's surprisingly good.
Yeah, you were sending it.
Yeah, well, considering I had all-season radials, those get awesome on the rocks, let me tell you.
Didn't take too long. I mean, it's pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, look at this.
Essentially, it's done.
How was your day on the trail?
Not bad. I had a crack in my fuel filter. And so, luckily I carried a spare, repaired it, fixed it, and also adjusted the straps or the belts on the alternator.
Nice.
But I think it's from all the bumping.
Hey, we made 7 trucks, 1 motorcycle, made day 1.
Yep. We did a good job.
Okay, we got a little bit of dust here off the trail today, so bring my trusty duster.
Oh, look at you. Do you think it's catching?
The fact that I stuttered, I was like, do you think it's catching?
Okay, that's too much.
Nobody move. Nobody move.
I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. And did you know you can join for as low as $5 a month for exclusive behind the scenes Drive the Globe content? Thanks for joining me today. I really hope that you liked this video. And if you did, give a big thumbs up. Please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.